not quite a film, not quite a video, but a story.
Eu estou aqui com ninguém menos que a atriz, cantora e produtora Jennifer Lopez e o diretor Dave Meyers, que fazem This Is Me Now, uma história de amor que já está disponível no Prime Video. É simplesmente um espetáculo visual. Não é um filme, é um projeto totalmente diferente que traz a Jennifer de uma maneira estonteante, num visual deslumbrante. So, Jennifer, Dave, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Jennifer, this is unlike anything that you have done. So, can you talk about how the album drove you to do this project?
There wasn't kind of a time where I was like, oh, I'm going to do this at some point in my life. This was something that was really inspired by the music and a moment in life that I wanted to capture that seemed very kind of magical and even surreal at times that it was happening. And I went in the studio and I made this album. And when it was done, I thought to myself, there's more to this story. There's something bigger I want to do with this music. I just don't want to put out do the normal, put out a video and do this and do that. And it felt like there was a bigger message. And so I called Dave and we sat down and we talked about it. And I played him some of the music and I said, I want to do something. I don't know exactly what I want to do, which is kind of why I think we created something that hadn't really been done. Because it was like, didn't fit into any one, kind of like specific category. Not quite a film, not quite a video, but a story, something very original. And we sat there and we talked about it and
You sang it too.
I sang it. I sang to Dave. I did all kinds of stuff. And then, Dave really kind of honed in on like, that's the story. What you just told me is what we should do. And we started putting it down on paper, trying to describe it to people. They didn't really quite get it. Then we had to put down a script for them to kind of understand it. We did that. And then we kind of went from there.
Yeah.
I guess I never have. When I was little, I used to share a room with my sister. She used to sleep so peacefully.
She's saying to you, Dave, you got a private Jennifer Lopez concert. Do you know how much this worth?
I got a lot of private time that was the genesis of the film to me. I mean, like Jen said, she walked me through. I hadn't seen her in in an in-depth way in about 20 years. So she was explaining the journey that she's gone through personally, a lot of truth and a lot of personal stuff that was shared, a lot of passion in the music. And it was just sort of like, well, gosh, that's what I'd like to know more about. And she's sharing that with me. And is there a way to spin that into a piece that the world can explore with her? So that was sort of the beginnings, I guess.
Jennifer, say you told your story in this project. So how much is fiction and how much is real life?
There's not a project that I've ever been involved with, music or movies or anything, that I didn't put a bunch of my life into and a lot of my personal experience. I think as an artist, that's all you really have to draw on, the experience that you have and the personal experience and the experience of other people around you that you've borne witness to. And I think with this one, I really wanted to, it seemed like such an important moment in my life, kind of a turning point in my life that, and I was at a point in my life where as a person and as an artist, I could really look at all of the things that I was good at and the things that I felt and knew about myself and put them all into this project in a way. So things professionally, but also personally. And so, yes, there's parts of it that feel kind of very autobiographical, and then there's parts of it that are kind of meta. Not quite in a way, not exactly what happened, but also the feeling of that is what happened. So there was different things about it that, were super honest and true. And then there was things that were kind of more for license and kind of taking license and really doing what was best for the entertainment and storytelling of the film, I think. And that mix of it being personal, but also being able to be fantastical, surreal, magical, you know, is what I think made it really, or makes it really kind of moving, entertaining, and at the same time super real.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you guys.
E não percam This Is Me Now no Prime Video. É simplesmente um espetáculo.